And we're live. Hey guys, this is Kaede Kisaragi, and here we are for more Persona 5 Royal. How you guys been? Everything seems to be okay, other than, our president being a little bit insane. And I mean my president, not some other president who is also terribly insane, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, let me just remove some files here from the place where I saved the recordings, because otherwise we're not gonna be able to record the stream for today. I think this ought to do it. Transferring a little bit slow, but it will work. Anyway, last time we finally managed to save Futaba-chan, and in the process we ended our 4th palace. And now we have to wait a whole month for the results, because Futaba apparently sleeps like a log and will probably sleep a lot longer than a normal person would. So, with that said, let's get back to the game, shall we? Let's see. Oh, and also, last time we managed to wrap up both Chariot and Lover's Arcana Confidence stories. That means both Ryuji and An are now with their most powerful personas. With that said, let us go hang out with the Justice Arcana. I do have a Justice, don't I? Yes, I do. Hey, Amamiya. Good evening. Do you have some time right now? There was a place I wanted to visit with you, but what do you think? It's a special place for me. I'm hoping you'll like it too.
What do you want to do?
Oh? Ooh, the jazz club. This is it. It's a rather nice place. It's not quite an apology for that little incident back at the cafe, but rest assured, we're safe here. I'm a regular. It's nice to take some time off when we can, don't you think? What kind of place is this? It's just a jazz club. You get to hear some great performers here. Now this is my kind of club. I'm glad you're so taken to it. Is it safe to assume you've visited places like this before?
Very well.
In any case, let's head in. You can now quick travel to the jazz club.
What will you do?
Well then, why don't we get some drinks? Any recommendations? Nothing in particular, but if you don't mind me choosing, then I'll put in a random order. You don't have any soft drinks you actively dislike, do you? Yes? My bad? Thanks for waiting. Here's your order. We have a special performance today, so I hope you enjoy it. Looks like it's starting. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. I enjoyed listening to music with Akechi. Whew, how relaxing. I really do like coming here. It's a great place. I'm glad to hear you say that. Work and obligations take me to quite a few restaurants and cafes, but this place is a little more special to me. I guess you could call it my go-to place. Do you have anywhere like that? I live there, actually.
Huh?
You live there? I'm not sure that counts as a go-to place if you don't actually have to go anywhere.
Really?
So you came to Tokyo on your own, and now you live in a cafe loft. Impressive. It's like something out of a story. Though I have to say I'm envious. You must be quite well stocked on coffee and curry. I live alone myself, but I rarely have the time to cook my own meals. That reminds me, do you cook? I can use a microwave. That makes two of us. Frozen meals and convenience store food are tasty enough, don't you think? I usually come here when I need some time to really think on my own. So chatting with you here is really quite refreshing.
Speaking of which...
You know, you're the first person I've ever brought here. It's not like I was keeping it from anyone, but I suppose it goes to show we do have some strange connection. Sleuthing Mystery. Hi, Sarah! Chance to reveal all of one enemy's affinities at the start of battle. That is an excellent skill.
Alright.
Ah, it's gotten late. We should probably be going.
Goodbye.
See you later. Hey, it's me. Are you good to talk right now? Wasn't the music today wonderful? Live bands always have this certain power to their music. Certainly, the point of jazz is all those jam sessions, a sea of improvisation, both complex and organic. As each player incorporates their own flavors, a natural melody is born from chaos. There's something about that strange, erratic synchronicity. It's a euphoria, like when I managed to solve a case. I kinda get it. Well, I'm glad I brought you along then. I thought I would have more luck if I brought someone who I know can keep up with me intellectually. Oh, so you're saying that everybody else are stupid, huh? I'm on to you. Jazz is a deep and complex style. I'd love for us to sit down and really talk about it sometime. Ah, I should let you go. Somehow I always end up talking more than usual when it's with you. When it's with you, sorry. Expect another invitation soon. For now, please excuse me. How's your day been, Sarah? I'm gonna be on standby at the hideout. I'll bring over a DVD that's perfect for this stinking hot summer. We can watch in your room, yeah? Meh? That bad? What did you do today? Oh, don't worry about me if you got stuff to do. I can keep myself busy. That settles it. See you tomorrow. Do you hear those cries of joy? I'm talking about the sudden burst of posts we just got on the fan site. It must be because of how popular the Phantom Thieves are. Good for them. Right? Wait, why are you talking about it like you're not involved? Anyway, let me tell you about the most interesting thing I've found so far. Indiscriminate acts of violence in Shibuya. Pretty scary, huh? I can't find much more than that though. All the posts mention rumors they heard in the underground mall in Shibuya, but nothing else. It's not super reliable. It would be good if we could find out more about those rumors, but my presence is limited to the web. You might want to try and learn more on your own if you're interested. Who's been assaulting people?
Hey.
Did you have pizza for lunch today too? Hey Ran. One of our friends is here. Okay, first of all, let's go to Shibuya. Oh. Well, I guess that counts as being different. I mean, it's not takeout.
By the way,
Alright, let's hang out. He's going to the church this time. Oh, I cannot wait to see what's going to happen. Our prior team, Love, it proved to be quite useful for me indeed. After our enlightening session, I once again attempted to paint. However, nothing I put on the canvas was to my satisfaction. Before the gods of art, I am naught but a lost sheep. Ah yes, lost sheep. I have come here with you for precisely that reason.
indeed.
Our theme today shall be anguish. I shall paint the anguish Christ felt as he bore the sins of mankind. I have seen various sculptures and paintings on the matter, but merely replicating them will not do. Would any believers be willing to model and help me capture the true essence of anguish? It seems not.
Well then,
Very well, Ren, you have to be my model today. Do you want me to strip? Yes, that must be it. That is what I need. Only a subject naked as the day they were born can convey the true anguish of birth. Now then, strip. Take it all. Actually, perhaps not. Being found stark naked in the church would be even bigger news than the Phantom Thieves. Thank God, man! Thank God!
now then.
Let us begin. Show me a pose that will put the anguish of Christ on full display. I see. So this would be... No, perhaps... It seems this is not working. I would like to capture anguish, yet you remain calm and composed. Even the slightest wrinkle can change one's impression of things. I shall not compromise, even for this sketch.
No.
Now raise your hands higher. More. Give me more anguish. Bring it to its upper limits. Like this. This position. So this is the passion of the Christ. Forsaken by his disciples, abhorred as a criminal by the public, pierced with nails and hung on the cross. I understand now. This is the true anguish of the passion. It feels as though something is boiling up within me. Could be maybe the budget for Mel Gibson's movie. What are you children doing? Well, this is an art study. Art? What? I am attempting to paint anguish, so I decided to use the crucifixion of Christ as a point of reference. So you're interested in the anguish of the crucifixion? Well, it is true that Jesus' crucifixion on the cross is a symbol of deep suffering. It also bears a much more positive message, one of resurrection, of forgiveness. Resurrection? Forgiveness? I'm not sure I understand. Those ideas are contradictory to my conception of anguish. It may be difficult to grasp what I'm saying right now, but try to consider that the anguish one may feel today will someday bring forth new hope. Oh, and by the way, I suggest you contain your excitement while here. You may trouble the congregation. So those shocking depictions were actually meant to represent forgiveness, not pain. Hope from anguish. I'm not sure I understand. I must learn more about the hearts of men. Ren, do you think I'll be able to capture the truth someday? I'm sure you will. Indeed, if I do not have belief in my own abilities, I will never come to accomplish anything. This is exceedingly strange, though. Spending time with you has helped me discover new aspects of myself. You are perhaps a mirror of sorts.
I'm in your debt.
If there's anything I can do in return, please let me know. I wish to repay your kindness. Card creation allows Yusuke to create any skill card he has copied once before. Ooh, this is nice!
All right.
Let us return home for today. I bid you farewell. Farewell. Farewell to the Swan Lake! Wonderful. It's like I'm looking at Frankie from One Piece, you know? Super!
See you.
Goodbye, Ren. Apologies for this call. Could I talk to you about something? The crucifixion supposedly symbolizes resurrection, forgiveness, and hope, but I could not grasp those connections. Once again, I made the same mistake of picking up only the superficial meaning. The more I think about it, the further I seem to be from understanding the abyss of the heart. There's still hope. Ah, so my anguish is what leads me to my hope. It's exactly what I learned earlier today. Thank you, Ren. Perhaps what I need is a change of perspective. I still have a tough road ahead, but talking to you gave me some relief. I'm truly fortunate to have you by my side. I'll see you later.
Rain,
Okay, crosswords. A stationary hotspot. Heat. This one is one I would never have guessed, I would be honest. But apparently... wait, no. Hold on. Wrong letter. A heat island. Heat islands are any areas that are much hotter than their surroundings. They are the result of low water retention and high heat absorption of certain surfaces. When the high is over 25 degrees Celsius, it's Natsubi, summer. When over 30, Manatsubi, midsummer. And when over 35, Moshobi, extremely hot.
all right.
I see. Nice.
I frankly have no idea what the hell they were talking about here, but okay. Just a second. Huh. Okay. Anyway, let's go to the Velvet Room. Time for another hangout.
What are you gonna do today? No.
Where one offers up faith and words of devotion. Every day, lost sheep flock there to pray. There are even cases where individuals will confess to crimes. Confessing one's crimes due to a fear of divine punishment. This has a familiar ring to our own inmates rehab. Does such a location sound familiar to you? It could be the church in Kanda.
What'll you do?
You mean the church?
Then
So it's called a church. Let's witness this so-called faith that humans offer with our own two eyes.
guide me, inmate.
Lead us there, inmate, now.
Oh.
So this is where one prays to the gods in your world? The peaceful atmosphere here is the antithesis of a prison cell. Antithesis or antithesis? I think it's antithesis, right? I don't know. Is that man standing there one of the gods? He is a priest. Oh, so a servant to the gods. That explains why I don't sense any exceptional abilities in him. What is that over there? A smaller room? I know, it's an Iron Maiden for reforming criminals, right? Whoever goes inside and fails rehab gets cured. It's a confession booth. Confession booth? You mean this tiny box is where the crimes are confessed? Is something the matter? Hey you, we're here for the confession booth deal you have going here. Oh, you seek to confess at such a young age. Alright, which of you would like to go first?
What are you saying?
Which of us? Do we intend to split us up and pick us off one by one? No such luck, we're both going in. I see. You're free to do so, but there really isn't much room inside. Are you attempting some sort of deceptive practice by calling yourself a servant of the gods? Oh my god. Literally. You what? Listen to people's concerns? This isn't a former rehab? Regardless, such talk is cheap, but pays quite well. We shall undertake this confession and ascertain the truth for ourselves. Then, as for your confession... what to confess? It's probably unkind to kick the inmate, but it's part of my duties as a warden, so that can't be held against me. Inmate? Warden? This is none of your business. We're speaking to the gods right now. So it is. Hold on. I just noticed that the chat's wrong. There. Sorry guys, sorry everybody who was watching, but apparently the chat wasn't showing. My bad. Let's see now if it's working. Sarah, would you please be so kind? Recently I've been shifting my more mundane bookkeeping responsibilities onto Caroline.
What?
You what? I knew my workload was feeling larger for some reason. But she made so many mistakes in her work that I regret not doing it myself.
Excuse me?
Of course I would make mistakes when I have nearly twice the work. How about yourself, Caroline? Don't you have anything you would like to confess while we are here? Like what? I know you went out and ate menchikatsu all by yourself. Did you really think you could escape my notice? I was curious about the line. Like, what could humans want so badly that it would stand in place for so long? Miki Dolao. Fine, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Confession time is over, we're done here. That's scary, by the way. Migi Dolao is the strongest non-elemental, or rather, yeah, the strongest non-elemental magic that exists in the game. And apparently Justine can use it on Caroline. That's scary. Odd as it may be, I actually feel quite refreshed. Were it not for this opportunity, we would have likely kept these matters locked away deep in our hearts. Did you learn to be kinder to others? Why would we do such a thing? I don't see anyone here to whom we owe any kindness. Did you think we would actually regret the treatment we've given you so far? By the way, why do humans pray to gods? Shouldn't they be spending the time trying to solve their problems themselves? Sometimes it's all you can do. Well, isn't that all too convenient for the humans? I'll bet the gods don't appreciate that answer any more than we do. No matter, we've come to learn how these places of worship work firsthand. We'll consider the assignment complete. Here's your reward. Somatic Arm! Awesome! That's the best resurrection spell, I think. You know, confessions seem like they would be rather useful to your rehab. You want to confess to us every day. Put that out of mind, Caroline. Once we return, you're going to tell me all about your experience eating you-know-what. But I've already confessed! Not enough, you haven't.
Let us return.
Take us back now, inmate. These two are just too precious together. Okay. Just another message warning us somebody's gonna come and hang out. No more rain.
Way too hot.
This one's a bit difficult. There have been some strange happenings in the back alley of Shibuya Central Street. Apparently people have been finding dead or hurt cats back there pretty frequently. It happens so often people are starting to think someone might be abusing them. That's unforgivable. Yeah, only the scum of the earth would take their aggression out on weak, innocent animals. Anyway, there's only so much info I've been able to get from the forum. If you're worried about this, I think you need to go investigate. Maybe some of the employees down on Central Street would know. Okay. Let's see. No. Do I have faith? I do not. Let's go into the Velvet Room.
Hey, inmate.
Confess!
I should write something.
No, hold on. Okay, I no longer need to carry lovers with me. Now let's go and get ourselves faith.
Justine, these are the paths you have walked. This persona fee is required. Then accept this persona. Are you finished? What? No slacking off. Hello.
Hello, senpai. It's really sunny today, so be sure to stay hydrated. I'm thinking of doing a different kind of training than usual. What do you think? Do you have time to try it out right now? I feel I can become closer with Kasumi thanks to the faith persona for Phoenix. Let's go. We're going to the batting cages. Okay, one day I want to go on a batting cage ranch. I would probably suck on baseball, but I really want to try and swing a bat someday. Probably didn't expect to be meeting me at the batting center, huh? It's a surprise, yeah. I thought so, but I'm glad you decided to humor me. Batting helps train your reflexes and dynamic vision. It also strengthens your stance. And really, those are important elements in gymnastics too. It all sounds pretty plausible, right? Actually, I just wanted to come here. Honestly, I wanted you to see me hit a home run. That seems... if I'm just watching. I remembered something from when I was little. My father used to take me to batting cages a lot. The other kids were scared of getting hit by the baseballs, but they just loved swinging the bat around. Every time I hit one, I kept thinking, it doesn't matter how fast they are, I'll slam them into orbit. I thought if I tried to put myself back in that headspace, I could get some ideas on how to get my boldness back. What do you think? That could work, right? Go ahead, I'll watch. I feel so energized now. I'll show you what I can do, Amamiya-senpai. Next up to the plate, Kasumi Yoshizawa. Here I go! Now come on! Were they always this fast? I'll get the next one.
It's the next one.
Okay, no more warm-ups. From now on, it's gonna be 100% home runs. Yee! What the?
I'm sorry.
I knew I was rusty, but I didn't expect to miss all of them. I never see the ball coming, and I keep flinching. I didn't think my slump was hitting me this hard. Don't give up yet. Senpai, you're right. I'll give it one more shot. Stay calm. Don't be scared. Eyes on the ball.
My turn.
Here you go. Come on! What? I did it!
We did it.
I did it, Senpai! I hit the ball! I saw. I knew you were watching me. That's how I did my best. Up until now, I've only been working for myself. I was so desperate to make a good impression. But since I started hanging out with you, Amamiya-senpai, I started feeling like I want to live up to your expectations. And that feeling helped me feel so much stronger. I've forgotten how it felt to work that hard on someone else's behalf. That's important.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Ever since I met you, Senpai, I've been discovering so many things about myself. But now I feel like I'm closer than ever to getting my confidence back.
Please, listen
Right.
to me.
I've been feeling a lot more limber and energized lately too. I'm not totally back to normal yet, but even my grades have been going up. Sorry. Nicely done.
Thank you very much.
I still need to show you what I can do. Ooh. Okay, brief little tidbit of news. My sister just warned me on my mobile here that tonight, within 2 hours from now, precisely at 8 p.m. Brazil Standard Time, that's midnight for you over there, Sarah, on the official Walt Disney World Instagram, we are going to be able to watch the happily ever after firework spectacle that Disney always does at the end of the day on Magic Kingdom. The live show that everybody never thought they would get, apparently. Everybody are gonna be able to watch the live show straight from their homes. What do you say if at precisely that time we go and watch during the stream? Huh? Would be interesting. I could place it on my screen instead of the game. Probably. Or I can just stop the stream at 8 p.m. I don't know. Let me also make sure I have everything ready here. Hold on. I'm gonna have to let me see. Is my Instagram still here? Hold on. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's open Instagram. No, hold on. Derp. There, okay. Entering Instagram. Alright. Let me look for Walt Disney World. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna have to. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Let me do something here. Hold on. I think I need to create a new scene to fit the Instagram on it. I'm still here. Okay. Don't worry. Just let me see if I can capture the window. Let's see. No, I'm gonna have to do this on browser. Hold on. Let me open Instagram on my Firefox instead. Okay, let's open Walt Disney World. There we go. Let's change the source for Firefox. No, Firefox I said. There we go. Okay, so when it's time for the show to begin, we're gonna switch back to here. Also, since we're gonna do this, let's add the chat window over here as well. Where is chat box? Chat box, here it is. Let's place it here on the corner. There. Not gonna show very well because of the white back. Maybe I can change the color, I don't know. I don't know how to change the color on Instagram. Nah, never mind. Okay, so back to the game now. Next time you won't have to watch me fumbling with a bat. I'll show you an all-new full-power gymnastics routine. I can sense Kasumi's intense trust in me. Also, do not let me forget.
Thou art I. Thou hast birthed a bond clad in the heart's strength.
What? Really?
This union, born and embraced by will unyielding.
That's not the usual message.
That lights thy path. Thou hast gained a glimpse of the faith's truth, granting thee further power to tread the abyss.
Okay, now I'm curious. This isn't the usual flow for arcanas. Why did we get that message? Really? Faith only has 5 levels? I thought it would be 10. That's so weird.
All right.
Anyway, we still got a lot to hit. I think it's your turn, senpai. Give it all the guts you've got. Smash it into outer space. Okay, so now I'm confused. Is Kasumi a romantic option or not? Let me double check. Okay. Okay. Oh. Alright, I got it. So, Kasumi actually does work differently from the other arcanas. Because Kasumi's progression, it maxes out at 5 for now. Because we need to reach level 4 with Kasumi before December. Otherwise, we can't go through with her storyline. She has a lot of steps that we need to follow if we want to romance her.
Good effort.
So, since she wasn't exactly part of the original game, they made her be a late joiner on the show. Which does make sense. I mean, on the prologue section of the game, she showed up and nobody knew who the hell she was. Oh, Amamiya-senpai, thank you so much for coming with me today. I haven't swung a bat in a while. My arms still feel kinda weird. I was kinda hoping to knock it out with a clang, but I'm just happy I managed to hit the ball. It was nice to dip into sports aside from gymnastics. Was there anything else you wanted to try, senpai? Gymnastics. Wait, really? I'm so happy that you're interested in gymnastics. Men's rhythm gymnastics actually originated in Japan. You need a ton of power and speed to compete in those. But I would say you have the potential to do well in it. I would love to see you try some acrobatic moves. I have a request for you, Amamiya-senpai. May I ask you to join me for more things from now on? When I'm with you, I just feel so much more capable. Whether you want to go train again or just hang out and chat, please reach out whenever. Okay, I'll let you go. Aww. Anyway, don't let me forget to tune in on the live show on Walt Disney, okay? Pickpockets and cat burglars get charged with larceny, but what about these next two cases? Take money from a lost wallet, joyride but return the car. Which one of these counts as larceny? You be the judge. The correct answer is B. Saying you plan to return it just won't fly in court. You consume gas and wear down the tires. Driving someone's car without permission is larceny. Taking something that someone lost or dropped is theft by finding, a much lighter crime. Incidentally, the Phantom Thieves steal hearts, but unfortunately that doesn't count as larceny.
Nice going.
Even if you return it later, it's still stealing, isn't it? Okay. Now let's go to Shinjuku. Time for another affinity reading. Ah.
I'm going to shrivel up. What shall we do?
Affinity reading with Hierophant.
Here we go.
Okay, cool. That way you can manage to get more games for them instead of spreading them out along with many different consoles.
What do you think?
Okay, now we get another reading. This time for luck reading on charm.
What shall we do?
Okay. And now,
What do you think?
let's talk to Ohia, the reporter.
Oh, honey.
Hey, hey! Is this weather a result of climate change?
Any new info?
Oh?
A fan site? Oh, you mean the Phantom Aficionado website. I didn't know it was so popular with high school kids. I haven't been paying much attention to it. But if it's newsworthy, I guess I should keep tabs on it. The Phantom Thieves must be really bored if they're going after small-time criminals now. I have a theory that they're all minors and their leader is some simpleton dying from boredom. Do I look like I'm dying from boredom? You be the judge. You shouldn't make assumptions. You're right. My theory is definitely half-assed at best. Plus, if it only takes a second to change a person's heart, they totally wouldn't be bored. Well, I'm not really interested in writing entertainment articles about whatever fads caught on. But they do really well, right? Some journalists who were in here seem frustrated about that. Journalists? Oh, you mean Nakao and the others.
Shit.
You would really lump me in with those hyenas? Don't insult me. People at work call them paparazzi behind their backs, but me, I'm a real journalist. I'm sure you are. Hey, I wasn't looking for some kid to butt in. Entertainment articles are all about selling copies. The truth doesn't even matter. Nobody wants to read real news. Why not change careers? Never. But at this rate, if I quit now, it would be the same as declaring my partner guilty.
Damn it.
Jointly responsible. What a joke. She didn't do anything. That's why I can't quit, and why I'll never give up. She was falsely accused? Of course she was! I mean, never mind. But thanks to you, I've had more time to focus on my own investigation. I'm going to write an article that you'll really enjoy. Think of it as a sign of my appreciation. I can see it now. Exclusive, behind the incredible Phantom Thieves. Dial 911 for justice. How's that sound? Alrighty. Don't worry, I'll take it seriously. After all, that's what I promised you. My deal with Oya seems to be progressing smoothly. Security level raises slowly and lowers upon defeating an ambushed enemy.
All right.
By the way, let me put a note on the stream name. Nah, that's not. I think I'll edit out the stream out of the stream recording, the live viewing of the Disney fireworks, because I don't know, Disney might not like me putting their live on somewhere else. Maybe we should just stop the stream when the time for the fireworks starts, because it is a decently lasting show, so we can just go back to Discord and watch it together there. It's just that it kind of occurs to me that I really don't want to mess with the mouse. I know, but 8 p.m. That's the time I usually end the stream, that you are usually falling asleep. That's midnight. That's a good time for us to stop the stream. We can stop the stream and then we can immediately watch the live stream of Disney's fireworks show. You sure are weird though, coming all this way to Shinjuku at night. Hello? Wait, what? I can talk with him? Really? Okay, I'll be there. I know I started late, but it's not my fault! Nah, already off the clock. Besides, I stream every day, okay? I stream every day. I've been doing a lot of long streams. I'm entitled to have a shorter stream. Right? Also, the chat got stuck again. There. Sorry, I have some urgent business I need to attend to. Just put this one on my tab, Lala-chan.
Well then.
See ya. She's such a child. She gets so excited the moment something comes up about her favorite assignment. It's okay, Sarah, it's okay. I just meant that we are gonna watch the fireworks. We're still gonna watch them together, just on Discord instead of on Twitch. It's safer than you know, streaming something that is being streamed by somebody else and ended up getting a lawsuit or my channel being taken down. Like I said, I really don't want to mess with the mouse. Anyway. Anyway, shouldn't you be getting home too? We're still gonna be getting a good 2 hours of stream. Okay, finally time for us to pick up on Takemi.
Don't pass out, okay?
Oh, the clinical trial. Sorry, I'm going to pass on it today. Takemi is depressed. My overflowing charm melted Takemi's stubborn heart. I need to talk to you, since this might be the last time.
Please head to the exam room. Hey,
I'm thinking of resigning. Several of my suppliers have stated that they're going to stop selling to me. If I can't get my hands on medical supplies, I won't be able to get what I need to complete the new medicine. They're probably being pressured by Oyamada to stop doing business with me, so I figure it's over. What about Miwa-chan? It's fine. Ow. I confirmed with the hospital Miwa-chan was being treated at. Oyamada was telling the truth. Miwa-chan was apparently smiling until the very end. She probably didn't want to worry anyone. I wish I could have cured her. I didn't want fame or money. All I wanted was to keep her smiling. This isn't just about her though. I was going to help every single person who was suffering from that disease.
same here.
I was a sickly child when I was young too. I was always in the hospital, and I was rarely well enough to attend school at all. Medicine was all that kept me alive. That's why I wanted to become a doctor, so I could save people just like I was saved. But I guess this is where it ends. The medical industry is a business after all, and the chief decides what's best for it. I'm all out of allies. I'm your ally.
I see.
Yeah, you're right. You might just be my one and only. I really appreciate everything you've done. My practice increased thanks to your nosiness, and in the end I felt like a real doctor again. So, thank you. And your patience. There are plenty of other small town doctors. This is where it ends. Although it frustrates me. I can't do clinical trials anymore, so you can go home.
Thanks.
Thanks again for all your help, and good luck on those entrance exams. Is there anything I can do for Takemi? Bye. What's his full name?
What are you trying to do?
Yumino Yamada? Why? I hope you're not planning to get revenge for me. I won't do anything. You're such a weird kid. His full name is Shoichi Oyamada. He is a very influential chief of staff in the world of medicine. Is that all? I need to do something about the target for Takemi.
Take care.
And now, it's finally time for us to begin a new arcana with the guy from the gun shop.
You're back.
Is it just me, or have there been a ton of info leaks lately? It's not Madjet, right? I think they would make it into a much more theatrical occasion. You're right, they didn't make any declarations or anything. Still, it's quite a headache. The hate we're getting online is insane too. People are treating us like this is all our fault. They may denounce on us if we don't hurry and take care of this. Has anyone come up with a plan for solving the problem? I need some more time. Yeah, same. I want to do everything I can. We have to do whatever we can. Either way, simply relying on Futaba will not do. Well, if we run out of options, that might be our only choice. Do I have a hanged? Yes, I do. Here we go. You again? I need to ask him about modified model guns. I want to talk about the bag. That right. That was a custom gun that I modified to make it look as real as possible. I had a customer who was interested in it. You helped me out by smuggling it out of here so that I didn't get caught by those detectives. You're an accomplice now, so don't go snitching. I got everything on my security camera. I want to see more. Huh.
Hey,
Wanna talk in the back?
who the hell are you?
A gun enthusiast.
At your age? Well, I guess you got the heart of an enthusiast. You're a strange one, kid. Wait a sec. Yeah, this could work. Hey, I can grant that wish of yours, but you better have the money. These things are worth hundreds of thousands of yen per unit. Sometimes they even reach the millions, depending on how I feel.
I'm not sure I follow.
Look, I ain't a bad dude. I've been known to compromise from time to time. For example, you help me out with my business, smuggling goods, destroying evidence, and as a reward, I'll introduce you to the special menu, with good prices for a punk like you.
Oh
What do you
my.
say? Not bad, huh?
What's your goal here?
That's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Gotta fight evil with evil. I need a pawn of my own. Don't talk to no one about this. Got it? Just follow my orders.
We won't be able to get much stronger if I don't accept his offer.
Now what's it gonna be? You gonna take my deal or not?
I'll do what I can.
That's fine. Okay, I'll work on that special menu for you. You should be grateful.
I've made a deal with EY. I should be able to ask him to customize guns for me now in exchange for helping him out.
It seems you had model guns in your possession as well. Their detail goes beyond a simple hobby. I'm sure some people believed those guns were real. You'll tell me how you procured them, won't you? Spill it.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Hanged Man persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
And there we have our new arcana, the Hanged Man. Allows you to customize your gun and install upgrades.
All right.
Oh yeah, when I don't got any business going on, I'll have you do some miscellaneous chores. Clean, run errands. There's plenty for you to do around here. Must be pretty exciting for an enthusiast like you, huh? Hey,
That's my contact info. When I text you from that ID, it will be because I need help around the shop. Just so you know, if you get caught or anything, I never met you, nothing to do with me. We clear? If you want something, you're gonna have to work for it. Leave it to me. We'll see if you're actually up to it. Point is, we've got a deal now, so you better put in some work.
later.
That's it for today. Head on home, part-timer. To think my slump would continue to this point. At this rate, I will be forced to turn to my last resort. There is a place I would like to go. However, it is impossible for me to go there by myself. I beg of you, please accompany me.
Yo.
Hey,
Okay. First order of business, Yusuke again. Ow.
By the way, I'm in your debt.
Where are we going? Oh!
Yes.
There. This place has not changed in the slightest. Are you going in? Indeed I am. I simply needed some time to ready my heart. The heart again. It seems it will never cease to be our topic of conversation. The truth is, despite my best efforts to convey the meaning of the heart, I am no closer to understanding it. Such a troublesome roadblock never presented itself to me while I was living here. As you know, I spent most of my young life in this very house. That is why we have come now. I wish to re-evaluate myself within its decrepit walls. By coming to this place, I may be able to rekindle the passion for art I once held. The passion of an inquiring mind on the hunt for pure beauty before I learn of Madarame's foul nature. It won't open. No, I surely left it unlocked.
How could this
What?
be?
The door has jammed? I suppose it was quite an old door to begin with. It had begun to rust even while I was a pupil here. It seems now it has finally broken. We should get it fixed. Wait, hold on. Hold on, I messed up. I picked the wrong choice. I was reading on the wrong point of the walkthrough. We're gonna have to reload. Ah, crap.
No.
That is a nice idea, but I am unfortunately not the owner of the house and I cannot call a locksmith. I wish I could fix it by myself, but I struggle with mechanisms as complex as these. I do not have the steady hand required to mend them. I think I'll be able to fix the door with my current proficiency.
Oh.
Ren, you're capable of fixing it? You'll never cease to amaze me. And I just realized we have not saved since the beginning of the stream, so we're gonna have to fast forward through a lot of dialogue.
I see.
The police confiscated everything. You know, I lived here not long ago, yet it feels almost like the distant past at this point. Being here has brought back memories though. Whenever I acted out of line, I was made to sit calmly in this corner. And over here was a bookshelf filled to the brim with various tomes. It contained art compilation books for the most part, but there were a few manga tucked away as well. At times I would take a break from my art to hide and read them. This is also where we would gather to eat when the atelier still had a large pupil count. Sensei is particularly fond of salty food, so... Sensei? What am I saying? Why do I still treat him as my mentor? How long will I allow him to control my life? Are you okay? Yes, my apologies. The truth of the matter is, I used to paint in this room, and I did it simply for the joy of painting. No matter what I took as my subject, my hands would move of their own accord to capture its essence. But back then, I only saw the superficial beauty of the world. I could not see the grind beneath. After learning the truth behind Madarame's actions though, everything changed. I strove to fight back against the newfound ugliness I saw, to display my talent to those who mocked me. I needed to do whatever it took to validate my artistic ability. In that search for meaning, darkness took hold of me.
How could this be?
Ultimately, I began to emulate that which I had so deeply despised in Madarame. You know, Boss told me something very interesting when I was staying with you that one night at LeBlanc. He said he didn't believe Madarame took me in for my skill alone. I suppose now that I think about it, there would be no way to know whether or not I would have been talented. Ren, why do you think Madarame decided to take me in? I couldn't possibly tell you.
Agreed.
A fair point. That may be something only Madarame himself is privy to. Though perhaps even he doesn't know. Even after learning the ugliness of his true nature, a part of me still believes in my former mentor. I simply cannot come to terms with the stark dualities presented to me. The humble house and that loathsome palace, the kind teacher and the fiendishly deceptive artist. It seems even the workings of my own heart are inexplicable. What then of my search for pure beauty? Hello? Is someone there? I'm coming in.
This is a problem.
Could that be the police? Ah, I was wondering who could have been in here. You're the man from the exhibition? Indeed. Thank you for our conversation back there. More importantly though, why are you here? I couldn't help but notice the door was open on my way home from work. Are you perhaps still caught in your slump? How do you know about that? I know a great deal about you, Yusuke-kun. You made a name for yourself by patterning your work after the beautifully detailed Sayuri. But that painting at the exhibition was quite different from that. Have you begun trying out new styles? If you would like, I can advise you. Materials, themes, etc. You seem as though you could use a helping hand right now. Most of your painting was done while living in this residence, correct? Your current lack of patron must be what is holding you back. Please, take my card. I made a living investing in promising young artists like yourself, Yusuke-kun.
Huh.
Director of the Japanese Art Support Foundation, Akio Kawanabe. But why have you chosen me? You criticized me so harshly back at the exhibition. Because I feel you have talent. Now, my foundation can provide you an environment that will allow you to focus on developing your skills. If such a lifestyle interests you, we can talk further at a later date. As for today, I have business I must attend to, but I hope to hear from you soon.
Yes.
The Japanese Art Support Foundation. My opportunity may have finally arrived. And it was all because you opened that door for me. It seems good luck is simply a characteristic of yours.
I'm in your debt.
You have my thanks, leader.
All right. Shall we return
I
home?
must be going now. I would like to think on this some more.
See you.
I apologize, Ren. I lost my composure today. The emotions I felt in that house still remain within me to this day. I do think it's a good thing that I was able to realize all this. By the way, that gentleman Kawanabe, what's your impression of him? He had a certain dignity. I had no idea he was the director of art support, but he definitely had a certain presence to him. And he was even able to instantly pinpoint my weakness. He certainly is no ordinary individual. As someone with neither a home nor a patron, I couldn't ask for a better offer. On top of that, I may be able to find a way out of my slump once I can fully focus on drawing. In any case, this deserves serious thought. I may come to you for advice again. Okay, now we're gonna have to reload, like I said, because I messed up. Luckily, now we don't need to actually read all the dialogues, we can just skip. So first of all, let's reload. Okay, first of all, justice.
Hi.
What do you want to do?
All right.
I gotta remember to edit out this part later.
Hey. By the way, let us be off.
Okay, now the crosswords.
Rain,
Hey, hey!
All right.
Now, Velvet Room.
What are you gonna do today? Now. What'll you do? Then guide me, inmate. Way too high.
Hey. Just keeps getting hot.
Hey, inmate. Time to change
Whoops.
your mind, Justine.
Now
Right
let's
here.
grab the Faith.
You'll withdraw this as your fist persona? Done already? What? It is time, inmate.
Alright.
Hello.
All right.
Welcome back. Okay,
Man, it's hot.
now the TV quiz.
Nice going.
You have food. I have not. Not yet, anyway. I did have some snacks before I started the stream, though.
I'm going to shrivel up. What shall we do? Here we go. What do you think? What shall we do?
Why doesn't she just offer us to keep doing as many readings as we want instead of having to sit down every time?
What do you think?
Oh, honey.
Hey, hey! Is this weather a result of climate change? Oh?
All right.
Alright, now we go to Takemi.
Hey!
Don't pass out, okay? Please head to the exam room.
Okay.
Ah, you're back.
Now the airsoft shop.
Hey,
All right.
hey.
There. We caught up to the point I messed up. I messed up the first choice on Yusuke's dialogue. Luckily, it was just 4 days.
By the way,
And we don't need to listen to Yusuke's dialogue all over again, so we can just skip and do the choices instead. It feels nostalgic. Was the right choice here.
I see.
Are you okay?
all right.
Okay, now we can proceed.
Man, it's hot.
Time to go to the airsoft shop once again.
I should write.
Also, let's save the game so we don't have to do all this again.
The guns are gonna melt.
When it give you a signal, call me. The signal is when I cough. Got it?
Go.
Let's head over there. A diner, huh? I thought only old farts come to place like this. You've really changed, Mune-san. Hey, don't knock this place. It's pretty decent and cheap too. Ha! This coming from the guy who beat the crap out of 50 rival gang members. Not yet. We still haven't finished the plotline for Futaba, remember? You don't need to exaggerate. Anyways, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Right. How's Tsuda-san doing? Same as always. Why, what's up? Oh, nothing. Just saw him around the other day. Hold up. Didn't you cut ties with when you left the family? Why are you asking about him now? I mean, we were both young. I just figured it's about time we bury the hatchet. I can't just go up and talk to him, though. Oh, I getcha. You're still trying to uphold the old code of honor, huh? Okay, I'll tell him you wanna meet up.
Don't say stupid
No,
shit
you
like that.
fool. I just wanna end up in the same place at the same time. It's gotta look like a coincidence. In that case, Shibata might work. You know, we're talking about redeveloping it. Shibata. Maybe I should call him. You sick or something? Nah, it's just a cold. Hello? Yeah, how it's going? What? Your order's all wrong? My bad, I'll get back and take care of that straight away.
Sorry.
Gotta run. Work shit. Let's talk some other time, yeah? See ya.
Hey.
Don't hang up. Masa's still on the phone, right? Just stay quiet so I can hear what he's saying. Tsuda-san, it's Masa. Iwai was asking about you. I did just like you told me, though. The hell are you looking at? I was daydreaming, sorry. Nah, it's nothing, just some weird kid staring at me. Anyway, Iwai probably heard about that deal of yours and now he's trying to squeeze some cash out of ya. Sorry. No, it's... yes, sorry. Yes, I understand. A deal? Sounds like there's some weird stuff going down. How's your code? You're seriously naive, kid. You know I was acting, right? At any rate, I honestly wasn't expecting too much out of you. But it looks like you're gonna actually be some use to me. I'll be counting on you, kid. Good work today. Order yourself something nice as a reward. Oh, and bring me the receipt so I can pay you back for it. Later. Here we are doing illegal stuff. Sunday. You know what that means. Time to drink crap!
Way too hot. Well then. What do you want? Well then.
Okay, next we go to the church in Kanda. Welcome, lost lamb. Lambs who have strayed from their path and lost sight of their goals in this life are welcome here. Simply put, I offer solace and advice to those who worries or who wish to reflect on their past. This seemed like a convenient place to— wait, did it say reflect on their past? Calling friends into the confessional will cause time to pass, but they'll be able to recover a forgotten skill. Okay, that's one way of using a confessional.
Wow.
That might be quite useful to you if you had something that you wanted to remember. Just make sure you don't offend him or make him angry by brushing off his advice. By the way, you've come at a good time today. We are currently accepting small donations from people who wish to support our church and its work. If you donate, you will receive an item suitable for the amount of your donation. Let's buy exorcism water. Now all we need to do is find a young possessed teenager and get an old priest and a young priest, and we can do a Hollywood successful movie. Anyway, let's go to Shinjuku again. For another luck reading.
I'm going to shrivel up. What shall we do?
For charm. I try to be. Sometimes I actually am.
What do you think?
Okay, now hold on. Shinjuku, Shibuya. Let's work.
Hey!
Glad I am.
What do you want to do?
I'll go to work.
Oh, thank God.
There's no end to these customers. Just keep your cool and don't forget to smile. Those are the black donuts. I see 5 donuts in there that are black as tires. There's a barcode next to the section that explains the origins of brown sugar. That Shonen Trip, it's apparently a popular manga. There's a barcode on the back next to the company info. There's a sudden rush of customers as soon as Shibuya Senpai goes on break. Let's just focus on finding the barcodes and quickly getting through the crowd. Black donuts, huh? Where's the barcode again? Near the brown sugar info. Brown sugar originated in Okinawa. It's used for Karinto too, right?
Nice going.
Hey. What's wrong?
Well, the thing is,
I saw a cat in the road a little while back. It was... Hold on, I'll be right back. There's somebody calling me. Hello? They hung up on me. Because of course, nobody ever calls me. Other than you, Sarah. I saw a cat on the road a little while back. It was injured badly. When I got close, it got scared and ran off, dragging its leg. Anyway, I just overheard some college-age people in our store talking. Just make sure the chat was still working. They said there was a college student living nearby who abuses animals to relieve his stress.
you don't think...
And then I remembered that injured cat I saw. I'm thinking maybe he was the one who hurt that cat. Unforgivable.
That's what I
I know how you feel, but the police can't do anything without any proof. I've been thinking about that cat ever since. It's hard to keep smiling. You know, the police can't do it, but do you think those phantom thieves could help? Do you know his name?
Huh?
Kazuo Tsuboi. The phantom thieves will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right. For some reason I feel like the phantom thieves really would.
Good work today.
I'm sorry, it's almost the end of your shift, right? Good work.
Hey,
Good work out there. Let's do something about it.
right.
He's exactly the type of man we should punish. Kazuo Tsuboi, was it? Let's steal this creep's desires before he can harm any more innocent animals.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's go to Kichijoji and trade the exorcism water.
Man, it's hot.
Well then.
Could that be the exorcism water? Are you ready to trade? How godly. So this is the exorcism water. With this, a precious life will be saved tonight. Thank you. I'll count on you again next time. And now let's go and finish the Sun Arcana. Let's meet up with our favorite politician and see how he gonna end up.
Everyone. It's quite hot.
I'm starting to uncover various behind-the-scenes situations. I want to tell you all about them. Would you be willing to listen?
Thank you.
Let's talk before the speech.
A weekly magazine reported that Kuramoto was the real culprit in the fund's misappropriation case.
Oh,
Old man Kuramoto will likely be forced to retire from the political world. The police can't do anything because it was 20 years ago. But he has a moral obligation. I hear his grandson Benzo resigned from the party as well. It could be due to Matsushida's influence, or perhaps it's just the party's way of atoning. Now it's all up to me and my abilities.
When's your speech gonna start, Tyrannuske? We can't wait!
To think that people would be excited to hear me speak. The article mentioned I didn't want the real culprit to be named, even though I knew who it was. Apparently, people admire me for having quietly accepted a false charge for 20 years. I didn't intend for any of this to happen, though.
your true self was revealed.
I appreciate that someone like you, who's been watching me so closely, would say such a thing. I've struggled for the past 20 years, but I can put that all behind me after the election. Oh, look at the time. I should get started. Today will be the last day I'll request help from a phantom thief.
Because of course, just like Kawakami, he has figured out we are the Phantom Thieves.
I don't intend to meddle. Everything I've told you has been based on assumptions. But if you're still willing to listen, then I think you should focus on your work. Because the time is now. I can't think of anything else to teach you. You are now an expert on giving speeches. I taught you all I know about the art of public speaking, in return for you supporting a guy like me. And over time, you became someone who shared my beliefs. Thanks to you, I was able to overcome my crisis these last few months. I will strive for the royal road of politics, thinking of you as you walk down your own path. But if you ever find yourself in harm's way on your journey, I will be there to help you. We'll be comrades who reform the world. together.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bound shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the sun, granting thee infinite power. Allows you to form contracts with higher level shadows. Now we no longer have to worry about an enemy shadow being too high level for us to recruit. We can actually do that.
Alright.
And I have unlocked Asura, the most powerful persona of the Sun Arcana.
I'm sure you will accomplish everything you set out to do. Thank you for everything. Alright, it's time to begin.
Yoshida's speech is about to start.
I cut my date short so I could watch this, you know?
Does anyone out there have something they aspire to do? I met a certain young man. Through a method that differs from mine, he was trying to reform the world. As you know, that is a very large mountain to cross. Unfortunately, I am unable to travel the same path as him. However, I will not say goodbye, because we will surely meet at the peak. He is desperately doing what he aspires to do. So I encourage you all, please find what it is that you aspire to do, and I will support you, because that is what I aspire to do.
Way to go, Tyrannusque!
I believe in you!
And now we have Max Charm.
Alright.
I'll listen to Yoshida's speech a little longer, then head home. So now I'm charming and I can give great speeches. Step aside, Patrick Stewart. I'm the captain now. Okay. Now we're gonna work on our kindness. Let's go to Shinjuku again for another reading, this time for kindness.
What's this? What shall we do?
And now let's go to Shibuya to work on the flower shop.
Hey, hey! What do you want to do? Oh yeah!
I didn't explain things to you last time.
Let's see.
We have our Happy Flower Days on Wednesdays and Saturdays, which is when we offer discounts on bouquet. I'll be having you choose the flowers for the bouquet too. I might even bump up your pay if the customer really likes your arrangement. So I know today isn't a Happy Flower Day, but we do have a bouquet request. It's important that you get some practice, so let's have you start making one.
I appreciate it.
Ran, we have an order, please handle it. The customer is looking for large, brightly colored flowers. Pick 3 that fit that description.
Okay.
Let's make sure we pick the right flowers. The request is for large, brightly colored flowers. I bet light colors or white would even work too. Which flower will you pick first? Scarlet Rose, Gold Gerbera, and Gecko Orchid.
What do you want to do?
Amazing!
Our customer was extremely happy.
Here,
Here's your pay for today. I gave you a little bonus because of how well you did. Nice.
you did great.
Be careful on your way home, okay?
Nice. Wanna head back?
Now let's go do crosswords again.
Rain, huh?
Hey, hey!
Necessary for theirs. Courage. A common test of courage is entering scary or intimidating places. In Japan, these locations often tend to be unlit graveyards and temples. The traditional courage testing parlor game 100 Supernatural Tales grew popular among samurai as a means of sharpening their nerve.
Alright.
Oh, so it's from samurai that we get this tradition. Interesting. I didn't know.
Nice.
Now let's go hang out with the twins again. This time we're going to the aquarium.
What are you gonna do now?
Somehow capable of simulating the ocean despite being indoors. Rumor has it that sea creatures from all around the world have been gathered in this one place. What an incredulous claim, recreating something as vast as the ocean within a building.
What'll you do?
An aquarium, huh? Guess we'll see how well it's recreated Mother Ocean.
Guide me in.
Let us see.
True.
These glass walls certainly make it appear as if we are walking along the floor of the ocean. It's my first time in this place, but it feels familiar to me somehow. It's all the blue. Such a superficial detail would not preoccupy us.
Know your place, inmate.
Don't act like you're some sort of expert, inmate. Let's continue inspecting the premises. There are a number of other exhibits we've yet to see. So many different kinds of fish. Yes, the transparent floating invertebrates were quite fascinating. I believe they were named jellyfish. Those sea cucumber life forms were also very intriguing. Really? They only creep me out. The exhibit with the enormous fish was much cooler, the killer whale, if I remember correctly. What nonsense is this? The jellyfish are far more appealing. No, the killer whale is clearly superior. Inmate,
Hey,
settle this. The killer whale is a lot cooler. I knew you'd get it right, inmate. How can you not see the undulating allure of the jellyfish? Perhaps you'll understand them better if I remove all of your bones. Damn, that got dark quickly. I believe we've completed our inspection of the premises, correct? We've seen how oceanic life forms from all over the world have been gathered here by humans. Indeed, that raises a question though. Why do humans go through the trouble of collecting other creatures and putting them on public display? To admire nature. So they construct this chamber of concrete and glass only to confine themselves in it alongside the creatures. The arrogance. If they admire nature so much, they should just move to a rainforest. I still don't get you, humans. Whatever the case, the assignment is complete. Here's your reward. Masukukaja. Masukunda. A free penguin show will begin shortly at the exhibition stage. Please come and enjoy. What is a penguin? A cute flightless bird. We have no particular interest in such a display.
If I have to.
But since you took your time, but since you look like you're dying to witness this, inmate will tag along. They really should just confess they just want to do kid stuff instead of trying to pretend this is all for my benefit. Hey, I would like to speak with you about Eiko again. Please come to school when you have the opportunity.
Hey,
Now, it's time for us to go once again to Yusuke.
way too hot.
You have to admit, we're going through very quickly with the arcanas, thanks to our optimized walkthrough.
By the way, thank you.
Hold on. I find it quite suspicious that he would offer money to a mere high school student like myself. I am grateful for his offer, but I am unsure of what to do. Try calling him.
Indeed.
Yeah. I must cling onto any semblance of hope I can find in this world. Very well, I will call him. He says he's willing to meet with me this very instant. I would appreciate if you could join me, Ren. Your presence could help ease my societal discomfort as well as diffuse the temptation of money. Furthermore, your composure will allow you to tell if he is truly attempting to scam me.
Let us be honest.
Kawanabe-san is waiting for us at the sushi bar. I already told him that you will be coming, so let us go. Come, I've ordered your portion as well. Please eat freely.
No.
Before that, there is something I would like to ask. Just who are you? An interesting question. My work involves gallery management, but my hobbies are diverse. The foundation is but one of those hobbies. Broadly speaking, we're responsible for scouting and nurturing talented youth involved in the art world. We offer free scholarships, mediate study abroad programs, and we also connect young artists to customers. At a time, even Madarame participated in our organization. Madarame? Indeed, a good many benefited from his time working with us. We were aware of the dark rumors about him, but we could never have seen his confession coming. I suppose it's likely he was deceiving us that whole time. Madarame, to think I once relied on his teachings, called him my mentor. This is all because of him. It is his fault I can no longer view paintings with a pure heart. In the past, simply the desire to paint led me to seek beauty, but now I find myself constantly weighed down by the search for awards or the praises of others. An ugly attachment has fastened itself upon my work. I can no longer paint how I used to.
How could this be?
My art is tainted. I see. However, it would be wasteful to let your talent dry up. Our foundation would gladly support you. Not only a former student of the infamous Madarame, but someone with those looks. There's definitely a market for you. We'll sell you as the tragic handsome artist. Okay, this guy is a scam artist. He cares nothing for art, he only wants to make money. What do you mean? As he said, I'm wondering the same thing. Exactly as it sounds. Having your ideas stolen by Madarame, losing a place to live, hungry for food. That unstable air about you makes for the perfect tragedy. A story like yours will sell even to those who don't understand art. A story? If you don't have one in the modern climate, nobody will even mention your name. Don't worry, we'll handle the details, but in return you must sell your work through my gallery. We will take a mediation fee, but you'll be granted steady revenue and a nice customer base as well. Do not mock me.
How foolish.
Tragedy, looks, story, those have nothing to do with art. In the end, this is only about money, that which taints pure beauty. How immature. Excuse me? It seems you haven't learned anything after all. You're not looking at reality objectively. Is wealth really that horrible? And beyond that, how long will you continue to chase those illusions of yours? Purity, art...
I decline.
Shut your mouth! I reject your offer! I thought you, of all people, would have the resolve to use art to make a living. I have that resolve. However, I also believe such a life should only come via proper assessment. In that case, I have an opportunity for you. My foundation will soon be holding a competition for young artists from around the nation. The prize shall be our support. We'll bring customers from around Japan to see the next great talent. There will be a great deal of pressure on you should you enter. Or perhaps are you too afraid?
What did you say?
I wonder if you have what it takes to withstand a skill-based assessment of that magnitude. I look forward to finding out. Now then, it seems there's no use in any further discussion. You can have them send the bill to my office.
You are unforgivable.
That avaricious bastard! Why is it that all artists talk about is money, money, money? Has the true meaning of art been lost? The truth is within you. Ren,
Yes.
you are correct. My passion can change the world. However, I would starve to death without money. Passion alone may fill my heart, but it cannot fill my stomach. What a troubling predicament.
You have my thanks.
Anyhow, I am quite glad that you chose to accompany me there. I may have bit my tongue off in anger had it been only me. In other words, you are a soothing force in my life. Allows Yusuke to use card duplication and card creation on the spot. On the spot? Okay, I'm confused how this skill works.
Okay.
I'll partake in Kawanabe's exhibition. I'm going to display my ability and prove him wrong. Come, let us go home. Actually, we should eat first. The sushi has done nothing wrong after all.
Let us return home.
Well, he does have priorities. Ren, I need a pep talk. It's good that I'm sitting in front of the canvas while my emotions are hot, but the lingering taste of sushi has me utterly distracted. Not only that, I allowed Kawanabe to pay for it all. I'm tainted after all. I'm a petty sellout, a slave to the power of money. Calm down. I apologize. I know I'm only acting like this because Kawanabe had me in the palm of his hand. If I'm being honest, I still feel doubts about my work. I may end up embarrassing myself again, but even then I must express myself. Your support in this would mean the world to me. Goodbye for now.
Man, it's hot.
Okay, now we go and take another luck reading at Shinjuku. Chihaya must love us. We are giving her so much money.
I'm going to shrivel up. What shall we do? Now.
Okay. Now let's go back home. Feed the plant. And now let's go back to Shinjuku to meet up with Oya.
Oh, honey.
Hey, hey! Is this weather a result of climate change? Well then.
Sorry, but let's go somewhere else. You can give me the info later. We gotta get out of here quickly. Someone problematic might have found out about us.
Shit.
No, you said sheesh, not shit. This is really annoying. Where is that idiot? Crap, hide! Oh yeah, there you are! What do you think you're doing, making me look all over the place for you? Chief? What are you doing here? That's my line. Why isn't your phone on? Are you doing something you don't want me to find out about? No, not at all. Oh, it looks like my battery ran out. I've been busy covering the Phantom Thieves, so... You're sure about that? I got a complaint from the higher-ups the other day. Apparently, people have seen you snooping around recently in places unrelated to the Phantom Thieves. That's ridiculous. I've been hot on their trail lately. Who told them that? It doesn't matter who. The board's coming down hard on me for this. Now don't make me ask you again. Why are you sneaking around behind the company's back? I'm honestly not. I just... What's this about? Alright, I'll tell you. Just promise me you'll keep it a secret, okay? The truth is... I'm in a relationship with this kid. Okay! Stranger danger! What? Isn't he a minor? Yep, that's why I'm being so discreet about it. Who knows what laws we might be breaking. I guess keeping our tryst a secret is tougher than I expected. Maybe someone saw us out somewhere. For someone who specializes in fabricating articles, I would expect you to be a better liar. I expect your resignation letter on my desk next week. If it doesn't come, I'll handle matters myself.
Huh?
So what? You decide I'm lying and that's that? Give it a rest already. I'm annoyed enough as is for having to come track you down out here. Wait, we're totally dating, aren't we, sweetie? Of course we are. Huh? See? Oh, and he's the one who asked me out, so don't go thinking I'm some kind of cradle robber. Oh yeah, are you blackmailing him? I mean, let's be honest, you don't have the physique to be attracting high school kids. Okay, fuck you, man! She's hot! Hey, that's sexual harassment! And I don't have to take it! And besides, our love is something that defies both age and logic. Emphasis on the logic. Whatever, just make sure you don't miss any deadlines, okay? Of course, so can we go now? Just one more question. I could have sworn the reason you were sneaking around was so you could follow up on your old partner's case. Huh? Well, oh yeah? Our movie's about to start. Is that so? Like I said, I'm here on personal business, I promise ya. You lost all credibility when you started sneaking around like this, but fine, I'll back off. But don't go pulling any funny stuff, okay? The board wants me to keep a close eye on you. You've been warned. Thanks. That guy is one of the execs over at my job. Arrogant bastard, ain't he? He's the kind of guy all the girls at the bar would instantly turn down. Anyway, that was a real surprise. Not only are you a good source of info, you're not half bad as an actor either. You're honestly the type of guy I would wanna grab drinks with after work. Too bad you're underage.
Alright.
Well, I guess that's it for today. Don't stop in any weird shops on your way home, okay? I get caught in the most weird situations in this game, don't I?
Hold on.
Hey kid, you headed straight home, right? No detours? You got some real acting chops. Man, they really saved me today. Once I got back to the editorial staff, all they asked was for my daily report. I couldn't believe it. You seem like a handy kid to know. Expect another call from me soon. I could use the help. And I'll repay you with the power of journalism, of course. I'll write you a solid article on the Phantom Thieves. Leave it to me. So dependable. I like guys like you. But man, you've got a whole lot of guts for a high schooler. Well, I'm sure we'll gradually get to know each other better, so let me know if you get any more juicy info, okay? Bye! Let me check something here. Whoops, oops, sorry. Okay. Just checking whether there was any update on the Instagram for when the stream's gonna start. Apparently not yet. But they announced it was gonna be on the Instagram, so okay. Next, we're going to get another luck reading. To boost our kindness again. And now we're going to Shibuya to watch movies.
Wow.
Les Miserables, the story of a man who tries to reclaim his life after spending a long time in prison.
Well. Well.
It was him. He stole the silverware. He even stole the candlesticks. Thief, confess your crime. Oh, is there no God in this world?
And I'm Javert! Russell Crowe's remarkable performance as Inspector Javert in Les Miserables. And I'm Javert! That bishop guy is too much. He should cut the other guy some slack.
All right.
We are now selfless.
Let's head back.
And I'm Javert! 11 days until Medjad's deadline. Whoops. This is bad. The cleanse is fast approaching. We're not gonna make it if we can't come up with a solution. Speaking of that Medjad shit, people are talking about those leaks everywhere I go. The news is starting to tighten around our necks. I have never watched Les Miserables before. All I know about Les Miserables' plot is, well, Javert. We still have time. Yes, this is not an occasion for panic. Let us try to remain calm. Our only saving grace is that Medjed seems quite intent on sticking to their planned date. We just gotta keep trying till that day comes, yeah? Yes, there's no point in complaining about it now. Let us continue our efforts. Okay, now persona, no, confidant. Let's go to Shinjuku. Time to hang out with Mishima. Let me double check something because did I need to get a Moon Arcana? Apparently not, so okay. Maybe on the previous month? Nope, okay. Where is it? Where is it? Here. This rain came out of nowhere. I figured out another way I can help as your strategic image management representative. It's a great deal for you, of course. Are you free today? We'll be going to an expensive buffet over in Shibuya.
Let's go.
Don't worry about the price though. Come on, follow me. Today's my treat. Phantom Thieves are all about fancy stuff like this, right? That's why we're here. Oh, and it's just the two of us, so don't be afraid to go all out. What do you want to eat? Steak sounds good. Doesn't it? Meat's perfect for tough guys like us. Tough guys like us! Except not you. By the way, this place is all you can eat, so let's make sure we get our money's worth. Anyway, I posted on the fan site that I had connection to you guys. The fandom really ate that up. Don't worry though, I didn't say anything that would point to my real identity. I did end up talking about how expensive it is to run our little organization though. The donations I got after that were pretty generous to say the least. Mishima, you are totally getting money on our name. That is not cool, man. Coronavirus test website. Oh, for people who want to enlist for becoming guinea pigs or something like that? But I guess our loving sponsors just wanted to show some support. Not bad for strategic management, huh? Stop this at once. What do you mean? Everyone was glad to donate if it meant supporting the Phantom Thieves. Oh, and it's okay to consider this meal an organizational expense, right? Wait a minute. I've seen on the news that using donations for stuff other than what's publicized is a serious crime. Food is definitely an acceptable business expense, but can the same be said for an expensive buffet? The more I think about this whole thing, the less I think we should use the donations here. I mean, people would get mad at a politician for using tax money for personal affairs. The same probably applies for Phantom Thieves. I guess returning the money would be the best choice. You're right. Of course it would.
That's right.
Yeah, we really need to make sure we keep the image of the Phantom Thieves clean in our fans' minds. I think I'll return the money and thank the fandom for their generosity. They'll love that. It might be a waste of some nice resources, but it's all good as long as it boosts our popularity, right? Man, maybe I was born to do this strategy stuff. I'm honestly getting pretty good at it. Don't worry, I'm still gathering info on the forum too. I actually have a few solid leads right now. Everything so far has been close to home, but these next ones are gonna blow your socks off. I don't like the direction Mishima is going on his characterization. He is getting too full of himself. So if we're returning the money, how are we gonna cover a meal? I'm flat broke. I guess let's just go home. Oh, Mamiya, sorry for dragging you out for no reason again. As a strategic image management rep for the Phantom Thieves, I wanted to splurge a little to boost morale, but I guess it ended up being pretty good for our PR in the end, right? You get better ideas. Leave it to me. We'll just consider today an investment for our future. There's still so much I have to do for you guys. I'll work even harder. I want to be a real asset to the Phantom Thieves. Okay, bye. This isn't actually a request from the fan site, but a personal one. The truth is, a younger student came to consult with me about something the other day. It sounds like he's getting blackmailed at his job. By the store manager. The manager? Yeah. From what he told me, money went missing from the register he was supposed to be in charge of. As such, he has been falsely accused of stealing money from the store. And now the manager is making him pay back the full amount. It's 50,000 yen. 50,000 yen. Yeah, this guy is like the most honest person I know. There's no way he would steal all that money. And well, I did some research in the store online. According to some rumors, the manager might be the one stealing the money. He's the only person who checks the registers after all. On top of that, some other staff members saw him taking cash out when he was calculating totals. Anyway, the guy is named Nozomi Odo. I found it when I looked into the store. Please, you gotta help the student. And now, let's go talk to Makoto. This might be the last one we're gonna do today. Let's see, Princess I do? Yeah, okay. There she is.
Well,
All we can do now is wait.
actually,
So, I spoke with Eiko and she said her boyfriend was okay with the double date idea. She asked me to show her your picture though. Apparently she thinks you look a little lame. She told me that my boyfriend isn't in the same league as her Tsukasa. But I think she'll change her mind once she sees you in person.
time spent.
Don't worry, I'll back you up.
Shall we go?
Let's meet at the diner as I mentioned before. Here we go. Yo, my name's Tsukasa. God, he looks pretentious. I heard all about you two from Eiko. So I heard you're the student council press, Makoto-chan. I totally wish I could be one of your council members.
Oh,
Yes, I am. Totally. Four Eyes here is your boyfriend, yeah? Yeah. Huh. Looks like you guys don't get along too good, though. It's like your love level is rock bottom. Are you seriously dating? Love comes in many forms.
well,
Right. He doesn't really like it when they get all clingy with him. Oh, I get it. You just don't got any affection compared to us. Mm-hmm. Hey, Bake, did you do something special today? I don't remember you looking this sexy. Oh, Tsukasa. Sorry, I have to use the bathroom. Later, lovebird.
excuse me.
There's something I would like to ask you. Are you serious about pursuing a relationship with Eiko? Aha! I was wondering when our honor student was gonna show her true colors. That reminds me, Eiko said you were real pumped about getting to know me. Why is that, huh? I just wanted to make sure you're good for her. Damn, girl, you really care about your friends. Good stuff. I always say friends are like super important and shit. Speaking of which, a friend of my girlfriend is totally a friend of mine. How about you tell me your digits? Huh? What's wrong? Come on, give me your number. Here, have my number instead. Nobody asked you, Four Eyes. Anyway, Eiko already gave me yours, Mako-chan. We good. Eiko, why the fuck did you give him our phone number? I do have one more question to ask. You're not going to bring Eiko to your club, are you? What, you suspecting me? I wouldn't dream of it. It's a damn shame people think us hosts are just flirts. But my love with Eiko is pure as snow. Don't twist the story. Huh? Is something wrong? I was just getting to know your little friend here, honey. Well, I should get going. I gotta be at work soon. Ah, me too. Bye! I hope he's not tricking her. But no matter what I might think, I still don't have any proof. And above all, Eiko seems really happy. Am I just getting in the way of their happiness? No, you're being considerate. I suppose so. I mean, I really am worried about Eiko here. In the end, I know this is just a hunch, but my father always stressed how important it is to trust hunches. It seems that host has sent me something already. What is this supposed to be saying? It's full of emojis. It's me, Tsukasa, heart emoji. I know we just met, but I couldn't wait to phone emoji you. I'm so happy to be friends with you, Mako-chan. Clapping emoji, hot springs emoji. That was barely a coherent sentence, but I'll need to get used to that if I'm going to help Eiko.
Thank you very much.
By the way, I'm glad you were here with me. I would have really panicked had I been alone. I honestly despise how immature it can be sometimes. But I'm working through that with your help, so thank you.
All right.
Shall we go?
We should get going too. I'll let you know if anything else comes up.
All right then.
Hey Ran, thanks so much for everything today. I feel strangely exhausted. It reminds me of when we went to the red light district. Even after we split ways, that host kept sending me messages. He uses those weird symbols. I have no idea what he's saying. I want to ignore him, but I shouldn't for Eiko's sake. Tell him you're on a date. Yeah, that would be a good excuse to ignore him. You have some great ideas. Thanks. I'll try responding with that. I just can't shake these doubts about Eiko's boyfriend. I can't tell if he's a bad guy, but he doesn't seem to be on the level either. I'll need a little more information. Thanks for all your advice. I'll talk to you later.
You're back.
Okay. So, it's 8 p.m. over here. Let me double check about the Instagram live, if it's already happening, or maybe my sis got the hour wrong. Let me look it up online. Happily ever after Walt Disney World. Let's see. Okay. Let's see the stories. Ow! Ouch. That was loud. So yeah, it's really going to happen now at 8 p.m. So we're going to be ending the stream here so we can all watch it on Instagram. Alright then, thank you everybody who came by. I know this was a shorter stream than my last few, but frankly it's a decently lasting stream. 2 hours and something. And it's not like I'm doing this stream only once a week, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming by. I'll see you next time. If you like, please consider subscribing to my channel. Leave a like, leave a comment. Love to reply to comments. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, bye bye.